It wouldn't be a Monday morning service call unless the first thing we're going to do is look at a boiler room flood. Apparently, over the weekend, something with the water heater let go. I mean, that could be maybe the copper coil, it could be a pipe, storage tank, relief valve, something let go, completely flooded the boiler room. So we're here right now just to check it out to see, is it something that I could fix, or do we got to get the install crew over here and have them come and take a look? And I'm already looking at it, and that is not a good sign. So let's, oh, jeez. Oh my God. Wow. If the water came all the way up to here, gotta get my headlight for this one. Oh. Hey, good thing they got a sump pump. There's our problem. Let's see. I'm kind of small. I think I might be able to fit through there. Oh. Nope. Let me try to squeeze this way. Yep. I swear if I find one cockroach on me, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Wow. It just, you see that? It just came loose. Why? Why would it just come loose like that? That is unbelievable. It doesn't, I mean, the threads aren't stripped or anything. Maybe it was just vibration? That poor Powerflame. I'm gonna probably have to replace almost everything on that. You know, this is the cold water coming in. Let's follow it back and see if I can shut it down so at least we can stop flooding the place. This is gonna be our valve. Yeah, I guess that's the cold water line coming in. Man. That sucks. I mean, even the air filter intake is soaking wet. Look at that. How does this happen? Got a good footing. All right, so I'm able to, tighten it a little bit and get it on there. All right. Let me get out of here and we'll talk. All right, so for face value, looks like that was the only problem, was those two bolts came loose. No idea how something like that happened. So right now we're gonna let the boiler room drain completely, and then we'll go through, assess the damage. Probably gonna be some electrical issues on the copper coil boiler for the storage tanks. The whole Powerflame burner went under. I'll do my best to see, where the water level got up to for what parts we're gonna have to replace, but most likely it's gonna be everything. The control, the blower motor, the pressure switch, the transformer, the gas valves, the whole nine. At this point, it's just safe to say, let's swap everything out. Oh. Typically, you can see like a water level on the side of the boiler, the storage tank. Like, oh, here we go, right here. I mean, that could technically be an old water level, but it doesn't look like there's anything else. So I'd say it's pretty safe to say That's as high as the water got up to. This is probably just wet because of that little Milwaukee pump that they had set up. So, all right, I've got to make a couple phone calls. I'll check back in a few. Let's see if I can get, oh my God, I'm gonna try not to fall over here. Pumping now. Really? That's all it was? It was just loose? Wow, look at the relief. Now what? Why is water flooding back into the boiler room? Are you kidding me? Nothing I can do right now but wait it out. All right, gave it about 10, 15 minutes. Let's go take a look, see if we made any progress on pumping out the boiler room. A good amount. I'd say there's still probably 2 inches of water left. You know what this calls for. Hi, may I have a medium pike, black, no sugar? I'm not saying grande. It's gone down enough that we can start to get a really good idea of all the damage. So if we look here, I'm gonna say that was our water level, which means gotta replace the control. Probably don't have to replace the control board in the back. It's really just a giant terminal block. It looks like, ooh, got a little bit on the bottom of the motor. So just met up with the super and he hands me the gasket blew out. That makes sense why it was disconnected. I was gonna say, there's no way that unbolted by itself. And he let me know from my initial guess about how high the water level got was actually wrong. It did get up to at least here, he said, you know, about this level. So, gas valve, this one under, and basically the whole burner went under. Okay, now the super's trying to change the story about how high the water level got up to when I told him we have to change all these parts. So, while I'm waiting for him to figure out the story, what actually happened, at a minimum, I've got to take off that Honeywell control, so start by doing that. Yeah. Don't even know how that happens. Gonna need a new flip amplifier and timing card should be all right. Let's see if it's wet behind it. No, it looks all right. Might be able to save that. Relays are wet. Yeah. Oh, look at that one, full of water. Listen, the gas valve's got to get swapped out. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow, but at some point, because of the water damage, it's going to start to stick and you get like this weird kind of aluminum oxidizing corrosion stuff inside that will occur. And then that'll just be a no heat call, you know, later in the winter, of course. It'll probably be on the coldest day of the year too. I finally found the right valve to close. So we stopped dripping out of the boiler. Now I'm gonna go and turn the water back onto the building because I think just in, you know, panic mode, they just shut the whole main down. I'm gonna do this very, very slowly. I just want to run back to the boiler room really fast because, you know, maybe one of the valves isn't actually holding. So while I'm slowly trickling the water in, we can go make sure we're not reflooding the boiler room. And if everything is holding, then we'll just let the system fill up and at least everybody can have water for right now. Still working on hot water and heat. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. Good to go on that. Okay, so apparently I overreacted with the gas valve. Just because it got sprayed with a little bit of water doesn't mean it's damaged. They're actually sealed pretty well. Okay, so plan as of right now is to, while I'm drying out the control board for the boiler, someone's dropping off the gasket for the water heater for me. So we'll get that up and running right now. And by the time that's done, we can come back to the boiler and hopefully it'll be dry, put the new control on and fire it up and see what happens. We are up to pressure now. No leaks. Oh my God. So my boss stopped by to give me a hand, which very generous of him. So he's gonna work on the water heater. I am gonna go to my truck and look for some of these switching relays and get that control board up and running. I'm pretty sure I keep them right here. That looks about right. Yeah. Okay, so this is garbage. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know you're probably thinking, wow, he was really prepared for this job. Yes, I really like to be prepared and have, you know, a little bit of everything I think I'm gonna need, which is also my kryptonite because I carry everything on my truck, and that means my truck is always a constant disaster because I got so much junk.
now.
Not good. Seems like someone either left a sink or a shower on. How am I supposed to know? You know, I can't go around to every single door and ask everyone to, you know, check their faucets. It's impossible.
Oh yeah. Gotta get that out first.
So the super actually sent me over the video he took at 3 a.m. so we could see exactly what happened.
Love it. Yeah,
Unfortunately, without the water being on right now, I don't want to let the boiler run too long. I just don't want the water level in the boiler to get too low. So at least I know it's running now. It's been running for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. All I'm doing right now is waiting to hear back from the super that whatever the problem was is fixed so I can turn the cold water back on, run the boiler, run the hot water, and we'll be good to go. While we are waiting, we got the air filter cleaned, we got this all buttoned up, that all buttoned up, this all buttoned up. Oh, just got the go-ahead. Gonna just unplug these because they're soaking wet. It's always something. That one. Pete! All right, so it's 1 o'clock now. I don't think lunch is gonna happen today. Honestly, I just wanna get all this done. I got a new job thrown on me. I'm gonna be replacing a 1 horsepower blower motor. This should go pretty quick. Look at that thing. Now we just gotta take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. This little black knob on the top of the transformer, that's what's getting stuck on. Okay, so right there. No, we're not gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put it right here for now because I want to. Nope, not in here. Honestly, how I find anything in my truck still amazes me to this day. And all I want to do is just measure from the iron plate to the bottom of the blower wheel, which it looks like we're 1 1/16", just so when I put it on the new motor that this distance is the same and it'll sit exactly where it was inside of the burner housing. Little opening here, we can see down to our set screws. I'm gonna take our T-handle wrench and loosen them up. Ow! Ow! Ow. And because this is brand new, it would really, really surprise me if this didn't just slide off. One more over here. we go again. Now this should just slide right up. You know what? If it's this that goes in the groove on the motor, this is where the power comes in, right? This is the flat side. I want to make sure that on the new motor, I do the exact same thing, more or less, because the liquid tight is cut specifically to go here. So if I had the flat part on another side, you know, that means I'm gonna have to turn the motor one way and this isn't gonna line up. And now, I gotta take these 4 bolts off. Nice and tight. I mean, the top one doesn't actually do anything, so I really didn't need to loosen that one up, but it's all right. Now, just gotta line this up. Ah, I see. The flat part is to avoid the air pressure switch. Beautiful. Now I gotta find all the nuts that I dropped. Do this. Go through and tighten them all up. It's odd. Why do I have an extra one? I know what it is now. It's the eye. This gets screwed on to here to see the flame. And then this goes, I mean, I guess technically on any of them. I actually did the wiring up in the 5-inch box, so I know that this is 230. So technically I don't have to check it, but I think that would set a pretty bad example because I'm always saying, check it, check it, check it. Power on. Control on. And just gotta give it a sec. There we go. Okay, 240. Confirm. Okay, now the only other thing I have to do once I'm done connecting the voltage is make sure the rotation is going the right way. So this is the rotation we want. And for the life of me, I can never tell you by looking at the motor, you know, if it's which way you're supposed to judge clockwise, counterclockwise. So what I'm gonna do is power it up, turn it on, see which way the blower turns. If it turns the right way, we're good. If it's not, turn it off and change probably like 2 wires or something to reverse the direction. Power it up again, make sure it goes the right way, and then we're done. You know what, it's just gonna be way too difficult to do with the lock nut in there, so I'm gonna take it out. My God, they give you like a little extra wire to work with. Power up. The rotation. That's what it's down, right? See where it's going. That way. And we want it to go that way. So that means we come over here. And rotation counterclockwise. Opt to reverse either voltage or interchange black terminal 4 with red terminal 2. So this is black terminal 4 and that's red terminal 2. Red 4, black 2. Power on. That sounds good. I can put cover thingy back on. That's it, we're done. Just gonna hang out with it for a little bit and watch it run. Well, we ain't touching that today. Okay, so boiler ran up to temp. Everything looks great. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this old motor because it's still brand new. I think it's under warranty, which means I don't want to leave it in the boiler room. I don't want to throw it out. I guess I'll just leave it at the shop for now. So I have a bit of a dilemma. It's 2:37 right now. Way too early to go home. I mean, I could. I really don't want to pick up another job because I guarantee it's going to involve me driving down the New Jersey Turnpike while all the traffic is trying to leave New York City, and it's going to be a disaster. It'll take me over an hour to get to wherever I have to go, and then, you know, figure out what the problem is, and then trek all the way back. So, maybe... Looks like catch you tomorrow.